Sexual polarity. In this consideration of polarity, we pause to see that sexual polarity is very powerful as a force attracting people within our density. Bruce notes, you are not really dealing with a single polarity, but three: electrical, magnetic, and gravitic, all active and all influencing your thoughts. It is interesting to note that the erotic, attracting, though the most fleeting, is also the strongest. Those of QO add, all polarity has its first expression in red ray, so whether you express this energy or are celibate, it does not matter, for if you know and respect the goodness of that basic energy, it will well up within as the never-failing spring, always life-giving, always life-enhancing. Those of Ra say, in your bisexual natures there is that which is of polarity. This polarity may be seen to be variable according to the, shall we say, male-female polarization of each entity, be each entity biologically male or female. Thus you may see the magnetism with two entities with the appropriate balance, male-female versus female-male polarity, meeting and thus feeling the attraction of polarized forces will exert, one upon the other. This is the strength of the bisexual mechanism. It does not take an act of will to decide to feel attraction for one who is oppositely polarized sexually. It will occur in an inevitable sense, giving the free flow of energy a proper, shall we say, avenue. This avenue may be blocked by some distortion towards a belief, condition, stating to the entity that this attraction is not desired. However, the basic mechanism functions as simply as would, shall we say, the magnet and the iron. Those of QO expand on this tendency to attraction. Depending upon the polarities involved, one entity in such an energy exchange is able to fall into an open circuit which allows the two entities who are polarized to circulate the shared energy back and forth, around and around. In this expression, one of the polarities will be sharing physical energy. The other will be sharing its excess of spiritual, emotional energy. Although it is most often true that the biological female will share the emotional and spiritual energies, whereas the male will share its excess of physical energy. This is not always the polarity which two entities will discover, for many biological males have the excess of spiritual energy. Many biological females have an excess of physical energy. I feel sure that I am one female who has inspiration aplenty to share in terms of energy exchange, but not one iota of physical energy. I have gained a great deal through the years by fortuitous energy exchange of a sexual nature, both of abundant physical energy and wonderful inspiration, that devotional energy with my mate, Jim. And he feels strongly that he has gained much of inspiration from our times together. As we get older, the nature of our sexual activity may change. It does for most people if they live long enough. Many experience impotence. We may, but This energy exchange we have available will always be possible as long as we desire to offer it to each other and take the time to share intimate touch and loving feelings and a desire to be sacred in our intimate union.